Hi everyone, welcome to the session. Myself Pankaj, and today I'm going to explain difference between the SASE and Zero Trust network. And being a network security engineer, you must aware about this SASE and Zero Trust network because it's your future. And if you're not going to align with your future, you're going to be always struggling in your career. So you must know what is a SASE, that is known as Secure Access Services, and what is the term of the Zero Trust network and how it is going to be useful for the any network security and cloud networking, cloud security journey. So we have to understand step by step all the process and what is the key component, what is the idea behind of this SASE. Is it a course? Is it something a framework? We have to explore those all things in step by step. So let's understand. So if I talk about the SASE, SASE is basically known as a secure access services. And in this SASE, we have a two component. That the first component is known as the SSE and the second component is known as the SD-WAN. So basically, if you are having these two combination understanding, means the SSE, Secure Service Edge plus SD-WAN, software defined wide networking, then you are going to become a complete SASE engineer. And if I talk about SASE, means SASE, SSE, it have also the multiple component, which I'll explain later on. What are the all multiple component available? And what is Zero Trust Network? That also you have to understand. Means if someone is asking Zero Trust Network, what does mean basically Zero Trust Network and how basically it is going to be used? So let's understand what was the problem with the VPNs. Why VPN is getting dead day by day? Why not every company like Google, Microsoft, SCL, Wipro, any BT company not using the VPNs? What is the problem behind the VPN? Why they all are moving on the SASE solution and Zero Trust Network? And if, as I mentioned in the beginning of the sessions, if you want to really become a network security, high-paid network security engineer, you must have to adopt this SASE component, means Zero Trust and SASE component. If you're not going to be adopted, you are not going to be get high-paid job in the market. This is the future, and this is the only future available in the market right now for the network security engineer. So in next 5 to 10 years, if you want to get something very good in the market, you must have to be aligned with these solutions and you must know about these solutions. So let's understand if I talk about the problem with the VPNs, how VPN is going to become a very challenging nowadays as per the current requirement in the network and security industry. So let's assume that you connected from your home and you connected from the any branch location in data center location. Once you connected from the home or might be anywhere location from the any branch and data center, what is going to happen? You are going to get entire trusted network access. Means once you connected from the home to the data center from the VPNs, means you are going to get entire LAN network access via the internet. So what is going to happen? Means once you connected, you have the full network access and you can do anything if you want to do that. But let's suppose your VPN solution is going to be compromised. Your VPN session is going to be compromised. What is going to happen? Attackers going to be get every access of your network. This is the problem with the VPNs. Means once VPN authenticated, once SSL VPNs might with IPsec VPN connection is going to build, you have the full legitimate connection access of your data centers or your internal LAN infrastructure, whatever the branches across the globe, whatever data center across the globe, whatever the workload sitting in the data centers might be the Azure, AWS, they all are going to be access based. And once you are going to be compromised, then every access of your network is going to be done. Means every access of the network is going to be gated by the hackers. So once you connected, you get the access of the everything. Once attacker love VPNs, once compromise, password full access of your network. Means it is not going to be make a safer zone always. Earlier it was very easy because most of time employee are working from the office. Very less employee working from the home. So VPN solution was quite like usable solution, but the way after COVID it's become the very hybrid culture, hybrid where clouds are sitting in somewhere, means your workload is sitting in the different cloud data centers, your employees working from the hybrid location like working from office, working from home, working from anywhere. That's why the VPNs become very challenging and maintain the VPN connectivity and like purchasing the very high end the VPN devices like the firewalls, other VPN boxes. It's very going to be costly, and also to managing we have to hire the very high paid engineers, and that's again going to be very costly and the complex for your network. So to mitigate this problem, the VPNs are not going to be scalable, then Zero Trust and your SASE come in a picture. So what is Zero Trust and what is SASE? We'll discuss one by one. So first understand what is Zero Trust. So when I talk about Zero Trust, means anyone is going to connect your network, first you verify your identity. You might be thinking VPN also doing the same thing. Yes, VPN also doing the same thing. But in VPN, once you verify your identity, you are going to get a full access of a network. But in Zero Trust, you must have to verify identity to the multiple level. VPN having just username password you given that's to verify is going to happen. But in the zero trust network, it's going to verify multiple things. Must not only going to give the subnet level access, it's going to give the app level access. Let's take an example. In my data center, I have a subnet 10.10.10.0/24. Okay. And this subnet having a multiple server. Might be I have the FTP server, giving the very simple example. Might be I have the SFTP server, or might be Citrix server, or any other HR portal. Think about any other HR portal. Once I connected with the internet from the remote devices, let's suppose I am connected with my laptop, and once I connected with the VPNs, what is going to happen? Entire subnet access I am going to get from these locations. From my computer, I can ping my HRIP, I can ping from the SFTP, Citrix, FTP, whatever I want to do, I can do that. But it is going to happen with the VPN solution. Once we're going to make the VPN solutions, you are going to get entire subnet access, because these all are belong to the same subnet. Generally, we allow full subnet for the all access over the VPNs. But in zero trust, what is going to happen? If you are connected with zero trust, definitely your identity is going to verify. That's a very primary prerequisite. After that, you are going to get what level of access is configured for you only. Means, let's suppose you are the user and you belong to the HR department. So only you are going to allow to get access for the HR. Rest are going to block for you. That's the beauty of the zero trust. Means, if I talk about zero trust is going to verify, means everything, whatever you're going to do that's all is going to verify in zero trust. And zero trust is going to be, make sure never trust on you, always verify on your ID. Let's suppose think about your employee is sitting on the data centers, your employee is sitting in the office, your employee is sitting in the anywhere. Still in your office, generally in the legacy traditional WAN or LAN solutions, you don't have to put any credential. Once you connect to the LAN, you have to all access of your network. But in zero trust, even in the LAN, you have to verify your identity. Means first it is going to be proof your identity. Once your identity is going to proof, then you are going to be allowed. So never trust by default anyone. Authentication every user, every device, and every sessions. That's the beauty of the zero trust. Means give the minimum privilege access. Means not allow all access. What I talk, not give the full subnet access. Whatever the user belongs, HR belongs, give the HR app access. Marketing team belongs, give the Facebook access. Might be Instagram access. Any tech team belongs, give the Palo Alto firewall access. Give the might be documentation access, Cisco access. Any kind of a technical list privilege access is going to be there. And continuous verification means whatever the user is doing, always their verification is going to happen. That's the zero trust concept. So zero trust means never trust to anyone, always verify the credentials, and continuous doing the verification of the credentials. At the same time, you must make sure you have the minimum level of access what you basically need, not the extra access is going to be there like the VPN solutions. So this is basically known as the zero trust. Now, if I talk about the SASE, without SASE framework, SASE is not a course, SASE is not a syllabus, SASE is not a product. SASE is the framework. This SASE is going to give the multiple product together going to work, and then going to become a SASE infrastructure, which is known as the secure access service. This is known as a secure access services. Means SASE is the framework that has been defined by the Gartner. Means secure access services, might be you can see here, it is written here. And after that, you are going to make the multiple component. One is a network component, that's going to be your SD-WAN solutions. Security solutions, that zero trust is going to part of that. Firewall is going to be there, CASB is going to be there, and DLP is going to be there. Means after combining the network and SSE, this is known as the network component. This is the network, this is the SSE. I talk now SSE, secure service edge. And this secure service edge basically going to combine multiple products. That's the zero trust, firewall, CASB, and DLP. That CASB is known as the cloud access security broker. So we'll talk about this. DLP is data leak prevention, how it is going to happen. So it's based on the cloud delivered solutions. Means you don't have to purchase the firewall, you don't have to bring the VPN devices in your infrastructure. You just take the services from the SASE providers, like Zscaler vendor is there, Prisma Access vendor is there, Cisco is there, you have the Juniper is there, you have the FortiGate is there, Cato is there, you have the NetSpoke is there. You can just go and buy this solution. They have the across the globe ecosystem of this SASE framework, and they will build the connectivity from your home, or might not home, your branch location, data center location, and then you are going to make the connectivity over the SASE network. So SASE is going to be combination of the network, that's the SD-WAN, And then the security, which is going to include the zero trust concept. I'll talk what is zero trust means concept in later in very detail. And then the framework, CASB and DLB. So if you want to become the SASE engineer, in short, you must have to learn the SD-WAN. And to learn the SD-WAN, you must have the concept of the very good of the CCNA. You have the CCNP. If you not have, or the CCI, if you don't have these kind of the knowledge, probably you are going to struggle to get the SD-WAN engineer. So that's why I keep saying that, guys, to become a very advanced engineer, you must have to plan your journey from the CCNA. CCNA is the fundamentals. Then CCNP, then CCI. If you don't want to do CCI, you can just simply skip that. There is no problem. But CCNA, CCNP is going to be core fundamental. Then you learn the SD-WAN. It is going to give the almost 20-30% of the SASE engineer concept. And then you move to the firewalls. Means firewall is there, any Palo Alto firewall, any FortiGate firewall. And then you understand zero trust concept like Zscaler zero trust concept, how the CASB is going to be there, how DLP is going to be there. And then you're going to become a complete SASE engineer. So this SASE is going to give the flexibility, access your network, access your any kind of the infrastructure, cloud infrastructure, data center infrastructure, your office connectivity from anywhere, either office, home or mobile devices. Means you are the road warrior, you are sitting in anywhere, you are sitting in the cafe, traveling in the air. If you have the internet connectivity, you might be in a different country, still you are going to be access this all network very easily from the any locations. Now, if I talk about SASE component, as I mentioned that zero trust is still going to be there, CASB, cloud access security broker, and secure web gateway is going to be there, firewall services is going to be there, DLP is going to be there, and SD-WAN is going to be there. So these all you have to understand to become a SASE engineer. If you want to become a SASE engineer, you have to make sure you are the champion of GTNA, you are champion of the CASB, you are champion of the secure web gateway solution, firewall services solutions, and DLP and the SD-WAN, and these all are going to be replace your old VPNs, MPLS, and the on-premises firewall solutions. Means firewall concept is going to be there. This firewall solution is going to be there, but might be you don't require this firewall solutions always in your infrastructure, because this firewall solution is not more in integration of this SASE platform. But you can make the GRE tunnel IP signal, I will talk. But if I talk about the next generation firewall, NGFW, like the Palo Alto FortiGate, they are still going to be part of the SASE component if you're going to use the any FortiGate and the Palo Alto solutions. But if you're going for the any NetSpoke, if you're going to a Zscaler, still they are going to use the firewall services, that's the cloud-based firewalls, and their filtering is going to be there. So you must have to understand these all concept. And this is the future. Means become the, like if you want to become the companies now operate as the multi-cloud, remote network, mobile first, branch offices. Means SASE solve the modern problem like force is going to work from the anywhere. No VPN connection is going there. No hardware going to be required. Scalable for globally, stronger security, zero trust by design, perfect for the cloud apps. Means these are the different kind of the future we have, because companies are going to be adopted in the multi-cloud, remote work first, mobile first, branch offices, and this is going to solve the different problems. So it is a future, and you must align with the future requirement. And if you want to become a SASE engineer, as I mentioned that the first thing you must have to become the very good network engineer in the CCNA, CCNP in core NRC, and then you have to learn the firewalls. Means you must have to become the FortiGate firewall expert, checkpoint firewall expert, means any firewall expert. So this is going to give their fundamentals, basics. If you want to become a SASE engineer, you don't have the network knowledge, then you are not going to become a very good SASE engineer. So first you become a network engineer like CCNA, CCNP, and whatever CCI, then learn the firewalls, then learn the SD-WAN, this SD-WAN. So it is going to give the very good 30-40% of your roadmap of the SASE, and then you learn for the Zscaler. Means Zscaler is the complete SASE platform. You can, if you don't want to learn Zscaler, you can go for the Prisma Access. This is the Prisma Access. You go for the NetSpoke solutions. You can go for the Cato, and you can go for the Cisco as well. So there are a lot of vendors available in the market. You can opt any of the vendors as per your choice. But this is the complete SASE roadmap. Means you must have to start first. Step 1, you have to learn the basic routing switching. Step 2, you must have to become a champion of the firewalls. Step 3, you have to be Cisco SD-WAN. And step 4, you have to go for the any SASE vendor, Prisma Access, NetSpoke, you might be Zscaler. This is going to be your roadmap. From my side, it's my recommendation. And every engineer must follow this path. And trust me guys, if you're going to learn these only courses, apart from Zscaler, you're going to get easily 30-40 LPA job in the market. Trust me, easily 15 to 30 is going to be cakewalk for you, because the jobs are available in the market too much jobs are available in the market. Just you have to crack the jobs, because you have to learn the right strategy, right way of the knowledge, how to become a network engineer, how to become a security engineer, then how you think to become a SASE engineer, then you're going to get very good. If you have any kind of requirement you want to learn, these all are available, courses available on our websites. You go, you can just explore the courses, you can start learning with CCNA, CCNP. If you want to join the live classes, you're most welcome. You can learn directly with me or my other colleagues who are just doing the all sessions for the CCNA, CCNP and firewalls. So you can just go step by step and become the Zscaler engineer and then become the SASE engineer. So this is all about what about the SASE I talk about. So if you have any plan to become a SASE engineer, you just have to follow the right roadmap, right strategy, and you just have to know how the SASE is going to be used in the future. And trust me guys, this is the future, and without this future, if you are not going to get very good salary, because networking and security is going to be AI driven. So you have to be start your SASE framework, and you have to learn how the AI is going to be understanding network security infrastructures, because these all are going to part of this. Even CCNA have the AI nowadays, automation nowadays. CCNP also have the AI automation. Just go and check the syllabus. So Palo Alto Firewall also have the AI driven connectivity, machine learning connectivity. Sandbox is there. Zscaler also have the same thing. Netspoke also have the same thing. So if you want to become a complete SaaS engineer, you have to be aligned with the future requirement. So you must have to be aware about the AI, automations, latest network security, cloud-based solutions. So thank you so much, guys. If you have any requirement, you can reach out to the contact number 9289 plus 9192896827. You can visit our website as well. You can get all courses available with us. So thank you so much. See you in the next lecture. Bye bye. Take care.